Our first senior coming out this evening plays the position of guard. Wearing the number 14 is Savannah Everman. Savannah has been playing basketball now for 7 years. She is escorted by her best friends Cadence, Jaden, Pace, and her boyfriend Cole. Her plans after graduation are to attend Columbia College while working a full or part-time job. Her favorite memory, she enjoyed everything. Nothing really sticks out. All the times getting food after games, staying out late, and meeting new people and making new friends through the sport she enjoys the most. She enjoyed it all. Her biggest fan is Taylor and Pace. They encourage her even to dunk it. What she'll miss the most is all the competition, dedication, food after and before the games with her teammates. Her funniest memory is when Adeline spilled chili fries all over her and Emily after they'd already talked about not making a mess and they don't even have any napkins. Our senior, Savannah Everman. Our next and final senior of the evening is Gracie Bearden. She wears the number 23 and plays the position of center. She's been playing basketball now for 10 years. She is escorted by her parents, Mike and Jackie Bearden, her little brother Grant, who is also holding fat heads of her brother and sister who are away at college, Evan and Julia Bearden. After graduation, Gracie plans to continue her education at a 4-year Christian university, getting her degree in civil engineering and playing volleyball at the collegiate level. One day she hopes to travel abroad in the Engineering Without Borders program. Her favorite memory was beating Turlock in a tight game while getting yelled at by the crowd. Her biggest fans are her parents and her siblings. What she will miss the most, she will miss laughing with the team, especially Mia. She have loved that this team can talk about everything and anything, plus making jokes with Coach K. Thank you, Coach K, for giving us your all this season. Her funniest memory, when we did a Who is Most Likely to survey on the way down to Manteca tournament in the Suburbans. Senior, Gracie Bearden. Congratulations, ladies. Thank you. We'll have a quick warm-up and we'll get the things going.
There's only 3 games left to fight in the Motherlode League, and the Sonora Wildcats back at home hosting the Bret Harte Bullfrogs, who currently stand at number 2 in the rankings. Sonora right behind them, only a game back at 4-3 overall. Bret Harte 5-2. It's a battle for second place in Motherlode League, and it starts right now. Welcome to Bud Castle Gymnasium. I'm NorCal's voice of choice, Levi Flores, and on hand for our NorCal Sports TV crew, we have producer Justin Flores, cameramen Cole Parkin, and Quinn Lucas. Tip-off in just a few minutes, but first, the Sonora Wildcats. They are 4-3 in league with an overall record of 13-9, and when they're at home, they have a 6-2 record, only losing to Argonaut, which was just a few days ago, and then that other home loss was to Calaveras back on January 17th. Those are the 2 losses, and they both come in league, which isn't good, of course, for Sonora, but at the same time, you take your wins, you take your losses, and, well, they definitely want to take a victory today against the Bret Harte Bullfrogs so that they can take a game away from them and possibly take that second spot in the league right behind Calaveras. The last time these 2 teams played was at Bret Harte on January 10th, and Sonora got the victory 42-26 with a 16-point win margin. And, well, Bret Harte, we talked about it, 2nd overall in league, and it was just one of those games that Bret Harte wasn't hitting their shots and Sonora outplayed them. So today it's going to be the battle of who plays better, but Sonora definitely has Gracie Bearden and Savannah Everman to fall back on because they're the 2 seniors on senior night, and they always tend to show up when they're in the spotlight. So we'll see what they can do for the Sonora Wildcats as they hope to win the season series against the Bret Harte Bullfrogs.
This broadcast has been brought to you by Left Coast Land Clearing, a licensed and insured tree and bush removal business. Contact us at 209-536-9174. SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. The NCS TV Summer Sleepaway Basketball Camp, 2 weeks returning for the summer of 2023. The Sonora Conference Center, 4 unique rooms available hourly or daily in downtown Sonora. The Jump Manual, increase your vertical jump 10 inches in 12 weeks, guaranteed. Claim your free download of Chapter 1 at projumptraining.com/free. Benton Roberson CPAs, full-service accounting firm serving clients throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Justin Flores Productions, audio, video, and all your media needs. Check us out at floresprod.com. Body Cafe Handmade Soaps. Indulge yourself with luxurious and incredibly fragrant bars of handmade soaps. Check out our store at www.bodycafe.shop. Straight Sports, custom uniforms. Visit straightsports.com for more information.
It is the last home game for the Sonora Wildcats girls team, and the starting five for this game. You have Mia Alamia, the junior post, Adeline Hansen, the junior guard, Savannah Everman, the senior guard, one of the two seniors for Sonora, Kenzie Dolman, the junior guard, and Gracie Bearden, the senior post.
The sportsmanship area to talk about, and with that help, we'll have a couple of our captains talking for us tonight. We'd like to welcome Bret Harte High School, their basketball teams, and the rest of the students, coaches, and fans here tonight. Together, we are here to remind everyone that both teams have worked hard in preparation for tonight's game, and both are deserving of your support and respect. With that, our captains will have a quick read.
Hi, my name is Kaden Roleri. The student athletes for our two schools request that cheering in a positive way and respectful manner. Also, our game officials are here to ensure a safe, fair, and competitive match and deserve our respect. Hi, my name is Gracie Bearden. Please remember that this game is for us, student athletes of Bret Harte High School and Sonora High Schools. Please allow everyone here to experience the fun, skill, and competition that high school basketball has to offer. We thank you for your support.
Thank you, ladies, and please take heed to the words they're just telling us there. And with that, now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to have the starting five for both of our teams tonight, beginning with our guests. These are the Bret Harte Bullfrogs starting five. Coming off the bench first, number 5, Araya Fox. Here's number 10, CJ DeBouillons. Number 11, Kaden Roleri. Number 23, Chase Silva. And number 24, McKenna Tuthill. And now for your Sonora High Wildcat starting five. Coming off the bench first, she's a 5'10" junior playing post. Number 12, Mia Alomia. And at guard, we have a 5'6" junior, number 13, Adeline Hansen. And at guard, a 5'7" senior, she's number 14, Savannah Everman. And at guard, we have a 5'6" junior, number 20, Kenzie Dolman. And at post, a 5'10" senior, number 23, Gracie Bearden. At this time, ladies and gentlemen,
Gracie Bearden and Savannah Everman, the two seniors for Sonora. The last time they'll play at Bud Castle Gym as Wildcats, as we now head into the national anthem. Bret Harte Bullfrogs starting 5, Araya Fox, CJ Desbouillon, Caden Roleri, Chase Silva, and McKenna Tuthill. Those are the 5 for Bret Harte. And for Sonora, Mia Alamia, Adeline Hansen, Savannah Everman, Kenzie Dolman, and Gracie Bearden. Coach Kurlick going with a little different setup to get those seniors the starting play in their final home game of their high school basketball careers. So pay attention to Gracie Bearden and Savannah Everman, because the seniors on senior night always tend to show up into the spotlight. Last time, it was 42-26 in favor of Sonora, but that was in Angels Camp on Bret Harte's home court. We start with the jump ball, forced by Mia Alamia. And the officials say there is no possession recovered by either team, so they're going to do another jump ball. CJ Desbouillon and Mia Alamia again for the second time. Alamia wins the tip to Adeline Hansen. Hansen immediately looking at the options in play. Everman comes up looking at Hansen, who's cutting through the middle. Alamia comes up to the elbow. The give and go, misses the left-hand lay, but chases down her own board and then gives it back down to Gracie Bearden off the low block. Dolman drives, kicks. Everman, a deep 2, hits the rim to reset the shot clock. And Alamia will strip it away for another board to Sonora. Hansen drives through, caught on the hip, and a foul on number 11, Caden Roleri. See, Hansen drives through in that little right hand pushing on Hansen. It was just to give a little comfort to know that you have some protection. You got to keep the hands off, and then it won't be called. Dolman gives it out to Everman. She'll control from the wing and then swings it over to Gracie Bearden, who's on the outside. She drives through, 2 steps, and in with the right hand.
4-2.
Wildcats take up a full minute of time in the first quarter, and it pays off in the end with Gracie Bearden hitting 2. Now the Bullfrogs with their first possession goes with a 3 from the wing. Front iron comes down to the Bullfrogs. Power dribble, lost it. Moves back out to the outside. That was Araya Fox missing the first Bullfrog attempt. Turns and shoots from 3 feet out. That's Chase Silva scoring the first points to Bret Harte, immediately tying it up in half the time that Sonora took. Everman, bounce pass around to Hansen. Fox jumps in the air, and a kickball called on Bret Harte down inside the lane. So the pass on the previous possession to Sonora. A great find by Everman. Nice awareness by Hansen. Alamia fouled underneath, and 2 shots will go to the Wildcats with the foul on Chase Silva.
Number 12, Alamia.
You see both hands going into the shoulder of Mia Alamia, giving that push. Correct foul call by the official as Alamia puts down number 1. Alamia misses the second and fails to hit the rim, so Bret Harte gets the ball back on the baseline. Sonora will go back to play some defense. Sonora takes the lead once more, just from that first free throw taken by Alamia. 2 minutes in, and Bret Harte, their second offensive possession, looks to score, go 100% on possessions. 3 from the top of the arc. Pogo's out. Hansen able to strip it down and lead a break to Sonora. Here's Everman one-on-one. Flings it up with the left hand, and the Bret Harte Bullfrogs able to get an easy board with Araya Fox. 3 again for Bret Harte. Goes up and over. Out of bounds. This is Wildcat basketball. He's talking to head coach Jeff Eltringham of the Bret Harte Bullfrogs before the game, and his assistant coach Chris Doc Iwata said that in the first game against Sonora, they had only hit 1 3-pointer, which means that the 3-point game is huge in what they're trying to do in the game of basketball, and right now the three-point bucket is just not falling for them quite yet. They're getting good looks, and we know Sonora gives up the three-point ball quite often because in the game against Argonaut, one player had 6 threes that were made. Sonora has to be aware of that perimeter shooting abilities of the Bret Harte Bullfrogs. Make sure they stay in front of it, unlike the game against the Argonaut Mustangs. Here's Hansen, drive, throws it off the leg of a Bullfrog, and these officials calling everything that bounces off the legs a kick ball. In reality, it's only if the player is intentionally sticking that leg out to stop the ball. Bullfrogs not doing so. They're just standing there, and the ball is getting deflected off their legs. Bearden drives, a little contact, no whistle, and fighting through is McKenna Tuthill, who is fouled by Alamia. Alamia reaching her hands in, almost close to coming out clean, but good job by the Bullfrog to turn the body away and get the contact of the arms into the stomach. Baseline, pump fake, drives in. Too much muscle as Gracie Bearden able to pull down an easy board. Everman drives baseline with the left hand, not enough to get it up and down. Alamia gets the board for Sonora, resets with the shot clock. Still up by 1, 3-2, nearing halfway through the first. Dolman flies it up, short. Araya Fox saves it for the Bullfrogs. The defense immediately back for Sonora. Hansen guards the top. 3 ball again for Bret Harte, and it finally goes down the hatch. CJ Desbullion knocking down the first 3 for Bret Harte and swings the momentum Bret Harte's way by 2. Gracie Bearden answers right back on the opposite side and ties it up at 5 apiece. 4 of the 5 points belong to Gracie Bearden for Sonora. The other 1 point is Mia Alamia's, which she earned from the charity stripe. Bullfrogs, great ball movement, trying to find the open shooter. They only have 3 to get it out. They do fail to hit anything. The Wildcat didn't touch it, so the Sonora Wildcats get the ball back on the baseline with a fresh 30 on the shot clock. Coach Kurlick still keeping the original 5 on the court, 6 minutes through the first quarter. There's been a lot of work done despite a lack of scoring, a lot of movement, a lot of physicality. Surprised that there hasn't been a substitution yet. Hansen can't get the left-hand lay off the cutting pass from Bearden. And another jump ball. Mia Alamia getting inside and wrapping the arms around. Coach Kurlick will send the first substitution to the sideline to come in next as the Bullfrogs unleash another 3, and it's nothing but net for Chase Silva. She has 5 of the 8 points for Bret Harte. Bearden will pull up from deep 2, slap off the backboard, and come down. Be a fight for the ball, and this stays Sonora. Here's the other look at the 3. Catch and shoot. Easy buckets for Chase Silva. 14 seconds on the shot clock for Sonora. Ball batted, and it stays Wildcat ball. Hansen calls out the play. Bearden sets the pick. Taylor Fott, who is freshly entered into the game for Savannah Everman, gets her first touch. Bearden goes at it, fouled, and 2 more free throws to Sonora. It's Gracie Bearden. That
23 Bearden,
right arm of
Wildcats,
McKenna
shooting 2.
Tuthill traveling all the way down. I believe that was the call by the officials.
Number 3, Arias checking in now for the Bullfrogs.
Bullfrogs take out McKenna Tuthill. And in her place is Ashlyn Arias as Gracie Bearden hits 2 of 2 at the free throw line to inch her way closer. Three from the top, bounces off the right side, and Mia Alamia touched it last. This is Bullfrog basketball. Bullfrogs get the quick inbound into the corner for Chase Silva. Still moving, paying close attention to that 3 ball. It's a lot of catch and shoots on the outside. And right now, well, it's been working for Sonora for the bulk of the first quarter, but the Bullfrogs still have put down 2 threes and only 1 inside. Fott puts it up with the right hand, didn't get the angle. Ball still comes out. Fighting for it, it's Alamia, and more free throws to Sonora. That just goes to the aggressiveness that the Wildcats have. They don't rely upon the deep shooting. They get inside, they do work, and they want the contact so that they can earn points without the clock moving and they can take their time shooting the ball. Alamia makes him pay on this. And that is the 4th foul on the Bullfrogs. Meanwhile, Sonora only has 1. Alamia goes 1 of 2, just like the previous time. It's tied at 8 apiece. Mariah Fox from coast to coast drops it over, and Kenzie Dolman will bring down the board after the missed shot from Fox. Final minute of the first, tied at 8. Dolman dribbles out of the trap, gives over to Taylor Fott. Bearden will jack up a 3, and she's got it. Gracie Bearden single-handedly leading this Wildcat team to a 3-point lead. She has 9 of the 11 points for Sonora. Bullfrogs want an answer. They won't get it here as Mia Alamia gets the board, and the shot clock is no longer. Final 20 seconds in the first quarter. Bearden back with the ball in hand, backing down Chase Silva, spun inside, and it's off the shin of another Bullfrog. It's Ashlyn Arias who got the last touch.
33 Silva checking in now for the Wildcats.
Kaylee Silva, the junior post, replaces Mia Alamia, the other junior post, for the final 10 seconds. Here's Hansen looking for the inbound. It's Dolman in the corner. Sonora needs to pay attention to the clock to get that final shot and make it count. Taylor Fott got it from deep 3-point range, makes it 14-8. The Sonora Wildcats in the final minute knocking down deep shots to make this one a little bit lengthier going into the second quarter. 14-8, second 8 minutes coming up next. Gracie Bearden on senior night, single-handedly unleashing everything she has for the Wildcat crowd, and the last time she'll play at Bud Castle Gymnasium as a senior. There's just one part of it, what she's had in this game. 9 of the 14 points for Sonora, and it's all on Gracie Bearden. Savannah Everman is the other senior that's being celebrated here on senior night, and she's had a few attempts at the basket, but the defense just forced her to get the not-so-easy shots to make. I'm sure Coach Kurlick will get her in here sooner rather than later. So the Wildcats get the ball out of the first quarter break, and Bret Harte Bullfrogs defense immediately picking up, playing some full court pressure. Taylor Fott got the inbound from Bearden. They swing it back to Gracie Bearden. Kaylee Silva, who entered in that final 10 seconds of the first quarter, got her first touch. Taylor Fott misses the three in the corner, and the Bullfrogs definitely picking up the pace, not just the press. Mariah Fox, baseline pass to the corner. Three ball goes short. Rebound, Caden Roleri. Bullfrogs, great passing, great job getting the open player, Chase Silva, her second three of the game. And she has 8 of the 11 points. One player versus one player is what we're looking at right now, and it's Bearden versus Silva. Hansen thought about the reverse, finds Silva in the paint, needs to get out of the paint before the three in the key, and there's the official call. Kaylee Silva took that extra second, needed to either pass and get out of the paint or take the shot to avoid any call, but couldn't do so. Caden Roleri on the right wing, guarded by Ella Kaiser. Bullfrogs still looking for the open three play. Looks like it's the only thing in their playbook as of now. Only 6 to shoot. Fox got an open look. Kaiser, when flying by, then got back on D. Three ball resets the shot clock. Fox puts it back up and misses as she's caught underneath the rim. Hansen brings it past the timeline, goes straight at the basket, kick out Fott. Bearden on the drive down through, puts it up with the right hand, stop from behind. And Gracie Bearden gets the foul, trying to strip the ball out. She doesn't think there was contact. Bullfrog fan in the crowd thought there was. Looked rather clean from our angle here, but Gracie Bearden picks up her first foul in the game. That's only the second on Sonora in the first half. Bret Harte still has 4. Pass into the middle, the rare pass. We haven't seen much of that from Bret Harte. Fox gets the ball underneath. Offensive boards for Bret Harte is basically what's hurting Sonora. And Hansen finally able to strip it down. She has contact from behind, and the officials not blowing the whistle for Sonora as they fight just to bring it past half court. And there is the whistle finally for Sonora. Adeline Hansen had to dribble through every single defender just to get that whistle blown, and I believe Mariah Fox is the one who gets this. She stuck her right foot out and then stuck that hand in to try to get the steal. So Mariah Fox picks up the foul, and Sonora will send in a few new players. Kenzie Dolman back in along with Mia Alamia, who also took some time on the bench. Hansen pulls up from 15, won't get the roll. Sonora defense has to be ready and preserve a lot of their energy for this play from Bret Harte. As soon as they get that rebound, they're launching down the court in hopes to get the easiest bucket possible. Keep the legs fresh for defense and try to tire out the Bullfrogs to not allow them to get shots like these. Remember, in girls high school basketball, there is no backcourt 10-second violation, so they can take all the time they want backcourt. Just because you have that press and you're forcing them to stay behind there, if there's 5 seconds left and they have to take a shot from behind half court, so be it. That's how the rules work for high school girls basketball. Bullfrogs get a stop, and Mariah Fox. And not a lot of scoring happening in the second quarter. Dolman tried tipping it back to Hansen and Bearden. Bullfrogs get it through, and the jump ball between Chase Silva and Adeline Hansen.
24 Tuttle checking back in now for the Bullfrogs.
Chase Silva got that rebound and saw Mia Alamia splitting her in the basket, so she kept the ball on the backside of her body, but little did she know Adeline Hansen was right there, and you give her a shot at the ball, Hansen's going to try to take it from you, and that's just what happened. Halfway through the second quarter, the Bret Harte Bullfrogs still looking for those shots to connect. They're getting open, but the deep shots not the best percentage for Bret Harte today. Dolman swings the ball all the way across the court. Had a chance to connect with a few Wildcats, but the ball split all of them. Gave it right back to Bret Harte. Mia Alamia starting to guard outside more despite being a post player and going low. As soon as she sees an open player on the outside, she tries to get out there just like that one. Zariah Fox definitely missed that. And the Sonora crowd counting down the shot clock for Bret Harte, but there was still 10 seconds left to shoot.
Number 22, Seuss, checking in now for the Wildcats.
Wildcats fan base messing with the Bret Harte Bullfrogs. They need to make sure they look at the clock themselves and not listen to the hometown crowd, unless you're going to shoot before you need to. Fox, the takeaway, drives on Seuss, who's freshly entered, and Seuss immediately makes a stop. And Hansen gets called for a travel despite bodying into a Bullfrog. We'll see a look at this. Raya Fox made the stop, and then Hansen steps into the Bullfrog, Maddie Kane, but forgot to put the ball down. Corner three goes wide. I believe Alamia got a handle on that. They'll try it again. Three ball. This time it's long. Offensive board to offensive board. Bret Harte Bullfrogs getting every possibility coming their way, and then Madden Seuss finally able to strip it down, protect the ball, and then force the foul upon the Bret Harte Bullfrogs. 2-on-1, Madden Seuss able to protect it. That is the 7th foul on the Bullfrogs, which means Madden Seuss gets a 1-and-1.
Wildcats in the bonus, shooting 1-and-1. Number 23, Silva, back in now for the Bullfrogs. And
Chase Silva comes in for Bret Harte, and Taylor Fott comes in for Sonora to replace Kenzie Dolman. So for Sonora, it's Madden Seuss, Taylor Fott, Mia Alamia, Ella Kaiser, and Adeline Hansen. Mariah Fox able to jump through and get the board for Bret Harte. Final 3 minutes in the first half. Bret Harte still looking at that three ball, but not hitting the shots that they need. Very rare to see the Bret Harte Bullfrogs go into the paint. They've had a few attempts at passing to it, but the post players, Madden Seuss, Kaylee Silva, and Gracie Bearden right now for Sonora, including Mia Alamia, of course, are stopping absolutely everything. There's only been a few times that Bret Harte has attempted it, but those four players are making sure that they don't attempt it again, and it's helping Sonora in the long run because the Bullfrogs haven't been able to hit the three in the second quarter despite hitting two in the first quarter. And there finally goes down for Caden Roleri. Her first points and only the third score for Bret Harte. Ties it up at 14-14. Then the strip away by Fox leading up court. Caden Roleri hands it over to the left side, misses the layup, and it is Wildcat basketball. Coach Kurlick wants the timeout after allowing the fast break to Bret Harte and the three before it. 14-14 with the final two to play in the first half.
Your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest.
Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy. Coach Shelly Kurlick calls the timeout for Sonora in hopes to take a lead before the half. Not a lot of scoring through the last 6 minutes. In fact, Gracie Bearden was the only scorer, Gracie Bearden and Taylor Fott were the only scorers in this second quarter for Sonora, while Bret Harte, they have added a 3 from Caden Roleri and Chase Silva, and then the timeout works out for Mia Alamia. Great job by Coach Shelly Kurlick to call the timeout and then force a bucket right out of it. Swings the court. Defense gets there. 10 seconds to shoot for Bret Harte. They go inside. A great over-the-top pass. Didn't get the full grip. Hansen looks left side, finds the open Bearden, steps into a 3. No. Back iron and comes down to the Bullfrogs. Mia Alamia still fighting for it. Coach Kurlick coaching with everything she's got, pointing to the sides, telling him to come across. Defeat the Bret Harte offense to never allow them an open shot. Ball's poked by Bearden. 7 seconds to shoot to Bret Harte after they inbound. Three from the corner, looks good, is good, splashes through. Maddie Kane adds another score to the Bullfrogs list. In the final 35 seconds, the Bullfrogs pull ahead by 1 point before going into the half. Hansen wants to change it, goes down to Mia Alamia. The bounce pass launches off her foot. Sonora looking to recover. Pogo's out. Bullfrogs looking at the final shot of the first half. They're already up by 1. They can extend it here. Wild pass barely kept in by Caden Roleri. 10 seconds now. 3 from the wing. Breaks off the block. Ella Kaiser gets the board. Only a few seconds to get it off. It's in the hands of Hansen, who launches it half court, and it's just shy of the place to go. And the Bret Harte Bullfrogs with the 3 from Maddie Kane at the end of the second quarter gives the Bullfrogs a 1-point advantage heading into the second set of 16 minutes. Sonora Girls Wildcat Basketball returns right after this.
This broadcast has been brought to you by Left Coast Land Clearing, a licensed and insured tree and bush removal business. Contact us at 209-536-9174. SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. The NCS TV Summer Sleepaway Basketball Camp, 2 weeks returning for the summer of 2023. The Sonora Conference Center, 4 unique rooms available hourly or daily in downtown Sonora. The Jump Manual. Increase your vertical jump 10 inches in 12 weeks. Guaranteed. Claim your free download of Chapter 1 at projumptraining.com/free. Benton Roberson CPAs, full-service accounting firm serving clients throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Justin Flores Productions, audio, video, and all your media needs. Check us out at floresprod.com. Body Cafe Handmade Soaps. Indulge yourself with luxurious and incredibly fragrant bars of handmade soaps. Check out our store at www.bodycafe.shop. Straight Sports, custom uniforms. Visit straightsports.com for more information.
Ab Locker for anybody, anytime, anywhere. Strengthen your core and improve overall endurance. Feel better about yourself. Set your own standard and eliminate the worry of wondering what to do about the task of core strengthening. It doesn't matter who or how old you may be. The Ab Locker will meet you wherever you are physically to help you be more fit for life. Ab Locker Fitness. Get locked in.
To learn more, go to ablockerfitness.com.
SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
That's a tough miss right there. It's always good to get off to a good start.
Adriana, you are the love of my life. Will you make me the happiest man on earth? Will you marry me?
Yes, Dave. Only if we can have Justin Flores Productions DJ our wedding.
Justin Flores Productions?
Justin Flores Productions. They have years of experience in radio and music, and their personalities make for the best experience.
Do they offer any other services?
Of course. Their slogan is audio, video, and all your media needs.
Okay.
Justin Flores Productions. Audio, video, and all your media needs.
You're welcome, Dave. You're welcome. Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, social security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
Grabbing rim with like one hand. After 3 weeks of using this, I can flush down a dunk easily. Probably about 4 or 5 inches added onto my vertical jump.
You drove all the way up from Los Angeles.
From
we
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up.
Second quarter scoring, the Bret Harte Bullfrogs were able to pull ahead by 1 point over the host Sonora Wildcats. A lot of the scoring has been for Gracie Bearden alone, who has the bulk of the points. Taylor Fott has 3, Mia Alamia has 4, 2 of those being from the free throw line. But Gracie Bearden has the rest with 9 total points and 2 from the free throw line as well. For the Bret Harte side, it's been all 3-point shooting as Gracie Bearden gets another deuce. Just a great way to start off the second half. But for Bret Harte, they have made 5 threes and only 1 inside the arc, and that was from Chase Silva. Silva is their leading scorer with 8 total points as we have a double dribble called on the Bullfrogs. Jumped up, came right back down. Chase Silva, like I said, 8 points. Maddie Kane, 3. Caden Roleri, 3. And CJ Desbullion with 3 points as well. And the Wildcats, they have to pay attention to that 3 ball of the Bullfrogs, because once they're open, they're taking that shot. They trust it, and right now it is working. The score is a 1-point difference, and so the Bullfrogs aren't going to stop doing that, because the amount of shots they're taking and the actual percentage that they are taking the shots and making them, well, they know that they're going to fall the more that they play, so they're just waiting for that to happen so that they can take that bigger lead. Adeline Hansen misses with a float down the lane, and the Bullfrogs will get this one back to their offense. And for the Sonora side, well, they need to keep pushing that middle with Madden Seuss, Gracie Bearden, and Kaylee Silva. Gracie Bearden is obviously working a lot for the team, and that's where the points are coming from, is inside the post. Mia Alamia and Gracie Bearden all but 3 points for the team. So 15 of the points for Sonora are coming inside with Mia Alamia and Gracie Bearden. So keep pounding that and see what you can do if you're Sonora. Adeline Hansen, a 3. Her first points of the game, they come in the second half. She's a great point guard. She sees the court. She gets the open players the ball. And right there, well, she finally had a chance to shoot. And sometimes very unselfish players have to still take shots, and Hansen proved it there to take a 4-point lead. Bullfrogs get it open. 3 won't answer to Hansen's 3. Savannah Everman back in for Sonora, launches one high up off the backboard, and it drops down for the 3 ball, and the Bret Harte Bullfrogs take the timeout after going down by 7 early in the third quarter. Savannah Everman, one of 2 seniors for senior night, making sure she gets points up.
Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, social security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
Bullfrogs call the timeout very early on into the third quarter because Adeline Hansen, not only did she hit a 3, but then right after, Savannah Everman, one of 2 seniors tonight for senior night, also did the same, banking it in. 6 straight points for Sonora, and on top of that, Gracie Bearden as well dropped one down. So Sonora Wildcats up by 7 points. Before that, the largest lead was 4. The 3 ball definitely working for Sonora, but in the timeout, head coach Shelly Kurlick of Sonora said, congratulations, you hit a 3, but this game is not over. You just started the second half, so you have to continue to make those shots and continue to play defense. Sonora now with the defense. Raya Fox moving the ball outside. It's a 4-1 offense to Bret Harte. Kenzie Dolman inside the middle of the paint, playing defense down low off the block, and Mia Alamia on the other side, guarding the corner of Maddie Kane. 5 seconds to shoot. Bullfrogs get it out and launch it through. It rattles in for Ashlyn Arias. It's exactly what Coach Kurlick was talking about. You hit the 3. Congratulations, Mia Alamia there for 2. But you were hitting the 3s. You got it a 7-point lead. But then right afterwards, Bret Harte hits one shot with Ashlyn Arias, and then it makes it a 2-possession game. Of course, Sonora got that one with Alamia. But this game still being stretched out as that 3 misses long to the Bullfrogs. Hansen hip to hip against Araya Fox. Trapped in the corner, gives it up to Bearden from the elbow, 15-footer. Put right back in by Mia Alamia into the mix, and a foul will be called on number 20, Mackenzie Carroll.
Number 12, Alamia, going to the line for the Wildcats, shooting 2.
Alamia drops this one down.
Alamia, count 2.
Now Alamia 4 of 6 at the free throw line. That previous foul not on Carroll, it was on a different Bullfrog. I apologize for that. But here are the Bullfrogs now down by 8, still resulting in that 3 ball. And the block down low by Alamia. It stays up to Bret Harte. Drive in, Alamia takes a swat, but up and over for Caden Roleri.
4-2.
She's only the second player for Bret Harte, besides Chase Silva, that has more than 1 made basket for the Bullfrogs. Dolman drives, defense came in. Sonora crowd wanting to foul. She did not stop herself before bumping in to the Wildcat. Travel on the Bullfrogs. That's Caden Roleri taking an extra step.
Number 2, Fott, checking back in now.
Taylor Fott will come in for Savannah Everman. Hansen will take her time for Sonora. They're deciding not to trap her currently. Fox came up to do that, but then they left open Taylor Fott and the wedgie. And the wedgie results in the jump ball, of course. There's Dominic Massimino with the Union Democrat, the sports writer. Make sure to check his story after the game. UnionDemocrat.com and on Twitter as well, Dominic UD Sports. (28-22). Bullfrogs back with it, trying to erase the 6-point deficit. Bullfrogs definitely have some size at all positions. They have height in which they can take those rebounds and give it to another open player, as there's one right there from Ashlyn Arias with her second three of the game. Just like that, one possession, especially with this Bullfrog team shooting as many threes, one possession, 3 points. One step inside, get Alamia to come up to her, and then pass to the open player in Ashlyn Arias. Well-designed play by head coach Jeff Eltringham, and well executed by the team. Hansen wants one, she's got one. Adeline Hansen with her second three of the game. Picks up the phone every time and gives an answer to whatever the opposing team has. And there's another one for Ashlyn Arias. That is 9 points in back-to-back possessions with threes. We'll see if Hansen wants to answer this one as well. This one down, got the extra little spin off the backboard. Ashlyn Arias, 9 points, 6 in the second half. It's 31-28. Sonora Wildcats barely up ahead. (31-28), the Sonora Wildcats in the 3-point lead, but the Bret Harte Bullfrogs shooting in the past 4 minutes has boosted the Bullfrogs' opportunity at winning this game. They currently lead the second spot in the Motherlode League standings. Argonaut and Sonora only one game behind, and Argonaut just a half game above Sonora because they won the season series 2-0. Sonora couldn't get that last victory here at home just a few days ago. So if Sonora wants to boost ahead of Argonaut in the Motherlode League standings, they're going to have to win an extra game because Argonaut has that tiebreaker. This could be one of those games that definitely help them out. But then when we look at the final remaining games for Sonora, they play at Somerville, which could very possibly be a win despite their when looking at their last game, 50-19 victory for Sonora. So if they do the same, they obviously win that. But then the hardest challenge would be against Calaveras. And you're not just playing the Red Hawks, you're playing the Red Hawks on their home court, and that's going to be a very hard game, especially because the Red Hawks haven't lost a game in league, and they have a very large overall record of 20-5. So when they play at Calaveras, when they played at home, they only lost by 4 points in a very hard defeat. But they know what they're going to do, and if they can beat them on that home court, there's almost a 100% shot at becoming second in league if they beat Bret Harte today as well. Gracie Bearden got inside and added another deuce to the score of Sonora's 33. The Wildcat crowd definitely getting into it too, trying to boost ahead not only the team but also the seniors for senior night. Dolman drives, Bearden to the outside, a fake pass to the middle, got the defense to jump out. And there's the stop for the Bullfrogs. Leading pass up ahead. Caden Roleri goes right with the right hand, but misses the right hand lay. Bullfrogs trying to get back into it after that fast break miss. Fox gets it back, throws it up, not the angle at the backboard, and Kenzie Dolman will get the board for Sonora. Final minute of the third quarter. Bullfrogs had a good shot at the end of the first half to create some separation against Sonora, and Sonora couldn't connect on their last shot. So now Bret Harte looking to do the same to get closer before the fourth. Three from the corner. Bearden goes out, splashes through, nothing but nylon for Maddie Kane. Maddie Kane's second three of the game. Now the shot clock's turned off. Bret Harte down by 2. Sonora looking to extend, and they've got it with Gracie Bearden. 6 points in the third quarter alone, 9 in the first half. Fox kicks it out to the corner. Another three will be attempted. It's short. Fox. Bullfrogs get it off, but it doesn't go. Bearden pulls it down and takes it away from the Bullfrogs. Wildcats up by 4, entering the final 8, and it's thanks to Gracie Bearden with 6 points in the third quarter.
Your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with 0 money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
Second half definitely nearly free of fouls. Only 2 fouls on Bret Harte, 1 on Sonora, where the Wildcats were going to the free throw line for 1-and-1s as the Bullfrogs had 7 fouls with 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter. So they picked up, within 12 minutes, 7 fouls, but the Bullfrogs either taking their hands off a little bit more or the officials just letting them play it out, in which definitely a good call as this game coming down to the wire. Final 8 minutes, fourth quarter. Sonora leads by 4 and can't push it along here. Raya Fox swings court. Arias floats, and a rebound, if you can call it a rebound, to Gracie Bearden. Wildcats important for clock management. They're only up by 4, which isn't a lot, but if you could manage that clock and get it down. Shot clock didn't reset after that one for Sonora. Didn't have as much time, so the Bullfrogs get it back after taking too much time on the shot clock violation. Deep pass, Salamia gets there, goes around baseline, and Gracie Bearden is again, say it, single-handedly leading the Wildcats right now. Not only on rebounds, but also scoring, pushing the team along. Fott from the elbow, puts it down. It's her second bucket of the game for 5 total points. As soon as the Wildcats go up by a few points, a few possessions, Bullfrogs always pushing back. As we have a timeout called by the Bullfrogs before the shared possession. And this was Fott's deuce from 14 feet out.
Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, Social Security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
37-31, the Sonora Wildcats up by 6. I'm NorCal's voice of choice, Levi Flores. Thank you for joining me from Bud Castle Gymnasium. Only a few more times you can join me from here on the season. Sonora boys will be playing on February 7th against the Calaveras Redhawks in a close battle in which Sonora wants to take them down. And if Sonora wins out, then they will share the league title, and then they'll have to have a tiebreaker game just like they did last year. Sonora definitely wants to force that with John Curran, Roger Alderman, Riley Edwards. That entire team wants to make sure they take down Calaveras at home. And there's nothing better if they have the Golden Regiment Band with them, if they have their hometown crowd, it doesn't matter. Calaveras does travel well, so Sonora's going to have to pack this gym fast if they want that momentum swinging their way. Adeline Hansen lost it. Ball flies out to the Bullfrogs. Chase from behind, but the right-hand lay goes through the net for Caden Roleri. Hansen drives, lost it, and it stays with the Wildcats. Looks like Roleri got a hand on it defensively, and Hansen was trying to chase down, block that, or just chase down and put some defense on Roleri's layup. The way it came out didn't give her a shot. Hansen pass blocked. Bearden got there and then stripped right back by Chase Silva, who swings it all the way out to Araya Fox, makes a move on Taylor Fott and throws it up and throws it down.
5, Fox for 2.
Araya Fox, only her first points in the game. Hansen pump fakes to Dolman, 10 seconds to shoot. Mia Alamia stopped underneath, and two Wildcats trying to push their hands on it. And the official calls the jump between Alamia and Chase Silva. One possession game, 2 points. Bret Harte wants a tie or a lead here. To Fox at the free throw line, push out to Silva. Wildcats. Great rebounding timing. This is the time where you need those rebounds as we finally have the push from behind. It's called on Caden Roleri. In the last 3 games, we've seen Adeline Hansen doing this exact move, getting in front of the defender, and the defense keeps pushing on her from behind or from the side, and officials haven't been calling it, and that's the first time in 3 games that Hansen's finally got a call to go her way. Araya Fox, bounce pass and given right to Taylor Fott. The Bullfrog, Maddie Kane, was going to the corner instead of driving towards the hoop, which created extra space for Taylor Fott to get in and take that ball away. Need to go straight to the basket and cut right at it, not away from it, to possibly receive that pass. Gracie Bearden flies in with the left-hand scoop. Deep 2 won't go. Poe goes out to Kenzie Dolman, but she couldn't get the full handle. Bullfrogs get a second chance at the 3, and down and out. Fox spins through, challenges the official to blow the whistle. No foul. Halfway through the 4th quarter, Bret Harte has kept it tight to the Sonora Wildcats. And Gracie Bearden, 8 second-half points. She had 9 in the first. Nearly half the team's points. Bearden again will go with the right hand this time, but the spin takes it away. Bullfrogs going with a slightly different game plan where Araya Fox is a facilitator in the paint or at the elbows, where they pass it into her, it collapses the defense, then she can flick it right back out to a player that's at the three-point line, and then they're able to shoot from there. And it's a really great play, well designed, but they're not allowing the time to develop the play and for Araya Fox to get full control to pass it right back out. She's trying to tip it, which doesn't give that exact accuracy back out to the shooting player, and it doesn't get it there fast enough for them to release before the defense gets back. Taylor Fott goes just inside the three from the corner, and Alamia's tied up again with Ashlyn Arias. Sonora needs everything they can get here, keep themselves up in the lead. Gracie Bearden misses one from mid-range. Bret Harte, no room for error. Goes up with three, short, nearly wedgies, and the putback is good for Araya Fox. And Bret Harte wants to call the timeout so that they have an end game plan in the final 2 minutes and 21 seconds. Sonora up by 2. It's senior night in Bud Castle Gymnasium for the Sonora High girls basketball. Gracie Bearden and Savannah Everman, the two seniors for Sonora, and both definitely making an impact for this Wildcat team. The last time they'll play at Bud Castle Gym as a Wildcat. And Gracie Bearden, 9 first-half points, 8 second-half points. Savannah Everman has 3 points, along with a few other scores, as Hansen gets fouled. Only 2 minutes left to play, and one of the worst players to send to the free throw line if you're Bret Harte is Adeline Hansen. She stripped this ball away from Chase Silva, and whether it was a strategic play to just stop the easy 2 points or if it was just out of anger knowing that the other team stripped the ball out, it works out for the first one. But Adeline Hansen on the season, fantastic from the free throw line, one of the rare misses that she has. And misses both. Chase Silva with a good foul despite it being on one of the best free throw shooters. And then Grace Bearden will tie up the ball again with Bret Harte's Ashlyn Arias. 2 minutes left to play, and if the shot clock goes all the way down to zeros on each possession, there's only 4 left. So each team needs to make sure that they are managing the clock in their favor and that they're knocking down the shots to make it a game. And there we go. Bret Harte retakes it by 1 point, 40-39. Ashlyn Arias, 12 points, all from 3. Sonora needs a bucket. Clock management is no longer necessary for Sonora because they just need to score. Hansen double team, calls the timeout. Both Coach Kurlick and Adeline Hansen were calling for the timeout, and they got it. But Ashlyn Arias makes it a 1 point game in favor of Bret Harte this time in the final 90 seconds.
Your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with 0 money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
Both teams have 2 timeouts apiece. Final 90 seconds, the Bullfrogs with Ashlyn Arias hit a 3 to take this 1-point lead. I'm Levi Flores, NorCal's voice of choice from Bud Castle Gymnasium. For our NorCal Sports TV crew on hand, we have Justin Flores, Cole Parkin, and Quinn Lucas, bringing you today's action of Sonora Wildcat girls basketball. Here's the final 1 minute, 27 seconds. Adeline Hansen got the inbound from the corner. Gracie Bearden, the leading scorer, trying to finish what she started. Last time playing in the Bud as a senior. Misses the rim, and that is a shot clock violation. Bullfrogs get the ball back. 1 minute, 11 seconds, and the Bullfrogs wasting no time getting this ball in and down into play. A 3 will make it a 2-possession game. Fox, the reverse, puts it in with the right hand in the final minute. Now Sonora down by 3. Araya Fox, 6 points, all in the second half. Adeline Hansen, ball in hand, working on Caden Roleri. Then the pass is taken away by Ashlyn Arias. And this is Sonora basketball as it goes out of bounds. And Coach Kurlick will want another timeout. Now they have to reset their game plan after Araya Fox was able to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game.
Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, Social Security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
42-39, the Bret Harte Bullfrogs up by 3 against the Sonora Wildcats. 42 seconds left to play in the game, and, well, Sonora seemed to make a horrible mistake in giving the ball back to the Bullfrogs, but then in transition, the Bullfrogs gave it right back to Sonora. Those precious seconds taken off the clock could come down to what would be the game, but Sonora needs to make sure that they inbound this ball, they keep it safe, locked tight. And, well, Coach Kurlick called the timeout. Do they go for 2 now? Do they go for 3? It's either going to be Gracie Bearden or Adeline Hansen, in my opinion, that needs this ball. And I think the Bullfrogs know that as well. So we'll see what Coach Kurlick has in plan, if the play will pan out or if it'll be a broken play and they have to go for it. Gracie Bearden gets the inbound. She favors the left side, keeps the dribble. And a travel is called on Gracie Bearden. Coach Kurlick telling the officials that she was calling timeout the entirety of the time when she was in trouble. Bullfrogs fly it in, deflected by Gracie Bearden. It's broken up. There's no shot clock. Sonora needs to be careful. Hansen, the screen from Kaiser. Kaiser in trouble, throws it up for 3, no! Alamia gets it back. No whistles, a lot of slapping. And then a foul on Ella Kaiser. Alamia couldn't get it done underneath, 1-on-3, and then Kaiser gets called for the reach and foul. And now the Bullfrogs want the timeout. 3.5 seconds remain, and the Bullfrogs up by 3. Bullfrogs with ball in hand, 3.5 seconds left. Bullfrogs up by 3. The Sonora Wildcats already on the court, hoping for something big to happen. They need to get the ball out, get up a 3, and, of course, have it go down just to tie the game itself. But head coach Jeff Eltringham taking every second of the timeout available to avoid that possible assessment. Wildcats have Hansen, Alamia, Bearden, Kaiser, and Fott on the court. Here's the inbound. No one guarding the inbounder. Passes right in, and an offensive foul on the Bullfrogs. Keep all 3.5 seconds on the clock, and Sonora gets the ball back. There was a screen on the outside from Chase Silva, sticking her leg out, giving Adeline Hansen a little hip check, and this allows Sonora to get the ball back. 3.5 seconds, down by 3.
Your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with 0 money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
The Wildcats get an answer to the prayer that they needed, down by 3, 3.5 seconds due to an offensive foul from Chase Silva, who set an illegal screen on Adeline Hansen to create separation for her teammate to get the ball in bounds. But now Sonora has one final chance to get this ball in. 3.5 seconds. They have Adeline Hansen, Taylor Fott, Ella Kaiser, Mia Alamia, and Gracie Bearden. They need a 3 to tie. Bearden gets it into Hansen. It's poked out, and it stays with Sonora. Only 0.8 seconds taking off the clock. And now Bearden will have to inbound from the sideline rather than the baseline. Alamia goes into the corner. Bearden gets it out to Hansen. Sets up for 3. Tosses it up off the backboard, but it's too much. Doesn't go, and the Sonora Wildcats on senior night take a 3-point loss to the Bret Harte Bullfrogs. The defense just barely kept up from Caden Roleri, and Adeline Hansen couldn't knock down the 3 off balance, and that's how Sonora Wildcats end their season at home this time. Gracie Bearden put up quite an effort. 9 points in the first half, 8 in the second for 17 total points out of the team's 39. And Savannah Everman with 3 points. Those are the 2 seniors just played their final game at Sonora High School in Bud Castle Gymnasium. Still have the boys game coming up on February 7th against the Calaveras Redhawks. Final game of the season at home, unless playoffs say otherwise. For my producer, Justin Flores, cameraman Cole Parkin, and Quinn Lucas, I'm NorCal's voice of choice, Levi Flores. See ya on the other end.